Okay, so I am back with another delicious recipe, and this one is one of my personal favorites, herb seasoned roasted potato wedges. And I cannot wait to show you how to make this delicious dish. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with cutting my potatoes into wedges. I'm going to cut them in halves, and then I'll cut those halves into quarter pieces. And if you like yours a little thicker, then you can leave them like this size. But I like mine a little thinner, so I cut them one more time into eighth size pieces. And do note that if you leave them in the quarter size pieces, they will take a little bit longer to cook, but it's really not a big deal. It's just a personal preference. And you can also see here where I've already minced up some fresh garlic and have that ready to add. That will be one of the herbs that I use. And now that all of my potatoes are in wedge size pieces, then I'm going to add in some extra virgin olive oil, just a little drizzle. Go ahead and add in the fresh minced garlic. So now I'm adding in my dried herbs, which are first parsley. I'm adding in some paprika, and then I'm adding in some seasoning salt. And I want to make sure that I'm generous with the seasonings because I want the potatoes to be nice and coated. So here I'm adding in some granulated onion powder. And once I have that on, I'm going to drizzle on a little more olive oil. And I'm ready to get it mixed all together. I want to make sure that my potatoes are nice and coated with all of the seasonings and the olive oil, because making sure that all of the wedges are nicely coated is what's going to give it that great flavor as well as a great crisp. Okay, now I got my potatoes nice and coated. I'm going to do a second round of coating. So now I'm adding in Italian seasoning blend. I want to make sure that I get in a nice, generous coating of this Italian blend seasoning because it pulls out the flavors of the other seasonings really good. Add in a little thyme. And now I'm going to toss my wedges some more to make sure that the second coating is nice and tight on here. Now, if there's some seasonings that I'm using that you might not like, then you can substitute. Okay, so now it's time to get these onto a pan so we can get ready to get them into the oven. Now, I'm making sure that I get all of the extra seasonings and oil from the bottom of the bowl here, and you'll see why in a little bit. But definitely, I want to make sure to save all of that and get it onto my pan with the wedges. Just making sure that I get all of the extra seasonings and oil out here because I am going to need to use it later. I'm going to preheat my oven to 425 degrees at this point. And also, I'm going to make sure that all of my potato wedges have their skin side down and they're standing up on the pan. Once I have all of the wedges standing on the pan, skin side down, I'm going to drizzle with a little olive oil. And then I want to take a brush to make sure that each side of the wedges is coated with the oil. Once I have that done, I'm going to put them in the oven for 30 minutes. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. Now, I did do the smaller size wedges, so they are done. You see, they have a nice little char on them, a slight crisp, but I want mine to have a little more crispy crunch to them. So I'm going to recoat them with the oil and herbs again from the bottom of the pan and put them in the oven for 30 more minutes. And okay, so it's been 30 more minutes and these look amazing. Okay, nice and crispy on the outside and the inside looks light and fluffy. And now for the moment of truth. Okay, now comes the fun part, the tasting. Got me some ketchup here. It's nice and crispy on the outside. Mmm, nice and soft on the inside. Perfectly seasoned. Yeah, this will definitely be a fan favorite, guys. Let me know how yours come out. And I will see you the next time with the next recipe.